today I'm back with another haul. So just a bit of a disclaimer, there's going to be a few hauls coming up. The reason for that is just because I haven't obviously filmed for about 4 months. So this is basically everything I bought over the last 4 months. I've generally tried to keep it to things which are still available though. But today is going to be an H&M one, and this is more like an H&M sale haul, to be honest, because H&M sales are absolutely amazing. Like, things go down from like £20 to £5. So I generally try to wait for their sales. If something's full price and sells out quickly, it's because it's like a really popular product, so it goes straight away, and usually I don't have time to get it anyway, or like a blogger wears or something. But I'm quite good at judging what will go sell and what won't. But yeah, I've got a massive box here. Oh, hang on, of all this stuff. This all came, minus this dress because this was full price. So let's just take this out. This whole box was about £40. I have so many items of clothing in here, like such good prices. Everything was like £4, £3, £5. I'm going to put it on the desk actually behind me and then do this haul. So I will start off with the dress, which I just threw out of the box for dramatic effect to show you how much was in there. And that is this beautiful, I'm all tangled, oh my goodness, but it is this absolutely beautiful spring-like dress with this amazing, like almost like a watercoloured pattern on it. It's an imitation silk material, imitation? Yeah, that is the right word. Imitation silk material, and it was £18, which I thought was so reasonable, but that was full price as well. So it's kind of like almost cami style slip, and then at the bottom, you'll see when I try it on, it's got all these ruffles at the bottom, which I think is really nice, gives it a bit of texture. Honestly, would I prefer it straight down? Yes, I probably would, but I don't really mind it. I still really like the dress. At the top, you've got these tie bits which kind of serve no purpose other than to be decorative. It's V-neck, but it's not very low down the at all, which is really nice. I was worried it was going to be too booby. It's a really heavy material. I think it's a really good quality. And let me just zoom you in on the pattern a little bit. This might make my camera lighting go a bit funny. That's so pretty. So nice. I love this, and I think it's such a good price for £18. I was shocked when it was that much. I honestly think that H&M have got the nicest spring clothes for this season. I think I've said before in something or other, can't remember what though, but yeah, I think I said anything before that I tend to buy cheap stuff for spring wear and summer wear, and then get more expensive stuff during the winter and autumn, because the winter and autumn months are a lot longer in the UK, and also with the weather being on and off, cold and hot, I tend to get a lot more wear out of them and need them for longer. So I would say like most of the stuff I got in this sale haul is kind of the transitional bits, which we're kind of in at the moment. Like, the weather doesn't really know what it's doing. So I got some lightweight knitwear. The first one being this top, which is a really pretty lilac colour. I actually don't own anything purple other than my big purple fluffy coat. It's got a like little roll neck, but it's sort of scalloped at the ends. It's just fine knitted. It'll probably after a few washes like be too shrunken for me to wear, but I think this will just be really handy on days when it's a little bit chillier. Sort of one of those things you wear with a leather jacket to help keep you warm, because the leather jackets aren't that warming. And it carries on with this scallop pattern through the sleeves and also at the bottom there. I just thought it was a really pretty colour. The price was, it was originally, oh, it's H&M Conscientious as well. So the Conscientious range is everything that is recycled. I don't know if people know about the H&M Conscientious range. I'm not like to do promo for it, but I'm just going to talk about it quickly. I really like the incentive. So I don't know if any of you noticed, but in your H&M things it might say, oh, if you bring in a bag of clothes you get £5 voucher for H&M. Those clothes are then turned into products which H&M sell in special lines, which is just really good. I don't think many people know this, but I'm pretty sure that clothing industry is actually the second worst. I don't really know how to rank it, but the second most has the second biggest impact on the environment. So I'm really for, like, I never throw clothes out. I always sell them on eBay or give them to charity shop. Unless they are really in a bad state, I will recycle them, because loads of charity shops also get used to dumping grounds, which is really bad. But yeah, it's sort of the consumerism of clothing is really quite bad for the environment, so I really rate the Conscientious range. It doesn't have the original price on here. Let me find the original price. I've got my receipt in here actually. Okay, so this one, okay, it was actually only £6 to begin. Is that the right one? It must be. It was actually only £6 to begin with, which is amazing for recycled clothes, and it was £2.40 in the sale, so that's like an absolute bargain. It was less than £3, so you have happy with that. Oh, was it £2.40 or was it £2.40 off? Oh, it was £2.40 off, so that is, they don't actually have the price, they just say the original and then the discount. So it was £3.60, which is still an amazing price. So another piece of knitwear, there isn't really colour theme with this, is just this really pretty baby pink drawstringed one. See there, it's drawstringed at the sleeves, and it's also just drawn at the waist. And I just really like this just for lounging around the house. So it's revision season, so I'm in the house quite a bit. Really like this colour. This colour is like my favourite colour at the moment. I'm not really sure if it suits me or not, but I quite like it. The material's a little bit odd, like it's not really a knitwear, and it's not, I don't really know how to explain it. It feels quite cheap, to be honest, the material, which is ironic because I actually think this might be the most expensive thing in the whole haul, but I just think it's really pretty. I tend not to wear crop tops out just because I don't really like them, but I think for lounging around the house with a pair of tracksuits, this would be absolutely perfect. So this was originally, crop sweatshirt. So this was originally £12.99 and it had £8 off. So, oh no, I lied, it's not expensive at all. It had £8 off. So that makes it, so it's 13 minus 8 is £5, I think. Yeah, £5. So that was a really good buy. I just really like it. I think it's, I just think it's really cute, and I like the shape. It's a bit different to your just a normal pink jumper. Of everything I bought, this was probably the least justifiable, but I really liked it. It's not really my usual style, but I just thought it was quite cute. And it was just this little pouch bag. I'm really being put off getting big bags as a recent for no apparent reason. I just think that's quite cool. Like, it's quite handy. I quite like the fact that it's got thick straps because it's easier to balance on your shoulder. I like this colourway a lot with the burgundy and the blue. I think that's really cool. It has got tassels which are all wrapped up at the moment. There's no like, there's one in a zip, so it's quite good. It's quite an open thing. So it's literally just phone, keys, lipstick, wallet, like card holder. But I really like it. Like, I think the style will go with loads of things. At the back, it's just also this plain like mulberry colour. I just think it will go with loads of things. It's kind of with the tassels, kind of like not really cowboy-y. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's not even vintage. I don't know how to explain the style. Someone help me out if they can think of the name of the style. But I just think it will go really nicely with like creams and neutrals to give it a bit of warmth. Maybe this is a more autumnal bag, but I just think with this little, yeah, and also the fact that like, it's a deep purple, not a black, it might be a nice alternative to black with during the summer and spring months. So yeah, is it Western style maybe? I don't really know, but I really like that. And that was, okay, so that was £18 originally. I have a feeling, you know, that might be real suede at the front. It was £18 originally and I had £12.50 off. So it was £5.50. I'm going to check if that's real suede because that seems a lot of money for H&M. No, it is, it's suede details, so that actually that is a real suede bag at the front, so that's really good for £5. This is definitely my favourite piece. I saw this one, this was full price, and I just didn't get it at the time because I didn't think I really needed it. Actually, I think I might have even filled it out and then just didn't have my card on me, so I didn't order it. But it is this blush pink jumper, which says run like, is it no one's watching? No one's watching. That just reminds me of Phoebe from Friends, you know, when she does like the arm bleeding thing. But yeah, it says run like no one's watching. It is part of their sportswear. Who wears a jumper when they do sports? I don't know, I get so hot so quickly. But it's just so pretty. Like, I love the texture of it. Like, I can't show you how nice this texture is on camera because it's one you have to feel, but it's almost like a brush suede effect. It's lovely, I think it's gorgeous. On the sleeves you have this little luminous thing in the dark, and that's because obviously it is meant to be active wear, so people will see you at night, which is a really nice touch, but I quite like it anyway, just on a regular jumper. I think that's quite nice. The run like no one's watching, this bit is all fluffy. I don't know how it's going to water, the same thing is, and then the no one is watching is sort of in this like plasticky print. I just think it's lovely. Like, just as a regular jumper, I think it's so nice. I think this material is lovely. I've liked it for ages. I really like this. I actually thought it was cut out on the website. It looked like these were cut out bits, probably because of the way it photographs. I'm amazed actually when I'm filming it's not reflecting. And then the sleeves are like this. Oh, and then you've got a hole in the sleeve, which I think might be to keep your hands warm. I'm not sure. But this was originally, I know it was like £20. This is part of the sport collection as well, so this is like the inside as well. It's quite a sporty material. So I think this was about £20 originally, and it was definitely reduced to like, I think it was like £5. But they had this in grey, black and pink. I thought the pink was really pretty, but the grey is really nice too. But I will leave the links below to those if they're still available. I'll leave everything linked below if it's still available. And no, I do not have an affiliate. I'm not affiliate. So this is something I haven't yet opened, but it's kind of just one of those. It says it's orange reddish light. I think someone's put this in the wrong package, but it's definitely the item I ordered. It's just like a little raglan top, which is high neck with pink and grey. I told you there was a lot of pink in this haul. I just think this is really like nice for like casual days. It's got a bit of shape to it. It's slightly cropped. Really nice material. I really like the woolen on it. Like this grey marlin pink, which I always think is such a good combination. Yeah, I just really like that. There isn't too much to say about it. It's sort of just like a plain easy piece. This came in a number of colourways as well. This was... Oh, I was wrong. This one was original. Oh no, why is it not on there? This one was £12.99 and this one had £8 off. Sorry, the other pink one was actually £24.99, so 25, had £17.50 off. So the drawstring one was more expensive. But yeah, this was cheap as chips and just really handy to have. There are two items which aren't on here because I've already worn them and I'm not quite sure where I put them, but I will put them in the cutaways. I basically just got two chokers. They were £1.50 each. One is a black satin material and one is a pink satin material. However, they're both really thick. I bought the pink satin material because I have a pink coat at the moment, it goes really well with that, and then I bought a black one because I lost my other black one. And they are really chunky chokers, that's the only thing I would say. So if you prefer a thinner one, then these aren't for you. You will see in the cutaways. But I thought £1.50 was fantastic for them. I don't understand people who pay like over a £5 for a choker. Like so many places do them so cheaply, and I lose jewellery so quickly. So there's just no point in me paying like anything of worth, like a high amount of money for a choker. These are sort of half wrapped, half not. And these boots, which I really like. They're quite high, but I think they're kind of smart boots as well. They're nice chunky heel. They're this gorgeous like grey. They're really grey. They're coming up kind of pink, but I think that might be because where there's literally like a pile of pink next to me and my light is there. It might just be bouncing off that, so it looks kind of pink. But I think these are really pretty. They're like a fake suede, well, more of a fabric than a suede, I would say. Elastic here. They're kind of like a Chelsea boot, but elevated and more elegant. I really like the pointed toe. I just think these would be really nice alternative to black boots, but I'd only wear them for like smart things. I really need to sort through my boot collection because I have way too many. But yeah, I love boots. They are my guilty pleasure, especially as well because I'm a half size and I can just do full sizes in boots. I feel like I don't really need to, there's nothing really stopping me from buying them. Whereas in shoes, if they don't have a half size, there is no point in me buying it because it won't fit, but I don't really have that problem with boots, so yeah. These were really cheap as well. I think they're about £5. Oh god, I have to open this. Oh, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. That's fine. I basically just got this. It's really boring. It's a toothbrush holder. Just when I get home. It's a lot shorter and smaller than I thought it would be, but I will find use for it. It just says general goods, unclassified, standard on there. You'll be able to see it in zoom close up. But yeah, this was like £3. Just at university at the moment, I just kind of have my toothbrush lying at the side, and I don't know, something about it I don't really like. I'd rather have it propped up with, so that's just to bring back for that. And then I can use it for other things as well. It's just quite nice, plain, simple, ceramic white holder. I don't really know what else to say about it. Put that there. I think that is it for my H&M haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I am loving H&M this season. They have so much nice stuff on there. I keep like looking all the time. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favourite piece was. If there's anything in H&M you're really liking at the moment, or if there are any other stores you like to go to for the transitional weather. If you haven't, please do subscribe. You've made it till the end of the video. You've seen something you like, you want to subscribe. Check out my Instagram, it's just at thebrondegirl, and then Twitter, which is also at thebrondegirl, and then blog, which is thebrondegirl.com. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Lovely day.